Tough job, but somebody's got to do it. Actually, she stole all my thunder already. How many of you ever watched Shark Tank on television? From now on, just refer to me as Mr. Wonderful. Now, unlike Shark Tank, we don't have any investors here that are going to offer $250,000 for 10% of your company. But we do have some judges here that are going to rate your company and decide which of our 6 finalists are going to win the top prize in each of the 2 categories of $2,500. That's $2,500 and you get to take me out for cocktails. Our 4 judges are all esteemed business people who have lots and lots of experience on what makes a successful business. They are Tad Molinar from the UPS store. Tad is a genuine entrepreneur. It's really unique. A typical small business in the United States, 3/4 of them fail within 3 years. Tad and I were talking earlier, he's been in business 9 years, so he's 300% successful. Gus Rahal. Gus is an entrepreneur as well. He's with Management Team USA. It's basically a real estate firm, isn't it, Ted? Pretty much, yeah. Pamela Starr. I told Pamela she sounds like a comic book heroine. Pamela is with Constant Contact. And last but not least, Chris Kamal from Pitchfest. This year, for the first time, we have a 5th judge. A very esteemed 5th judge. All of you. This year, you get to vote. If you will go on your smartphones to ScoreOrlando.com.
Chicken guys kind of hit the nail on the head anyway. A little bit. I'm going to talk about a problem that women all over the world have every day. And this might not necessarily be something you gentlemen will understand, but you'll get the gist of it by the time I'm done. Women have a difficult time laying on their stomach, okay? But the main thing I want to point out is that it's uncomfortable and painful, and it can be avoided altogether, sometimes for some women. And as I'm talking about this, we all can relate some way or the other. The women can, because you men might not necessarily understand because you don't have an issue with it, but you might know someone that does have a problem. So I'm going to use words like large, lumpy, small, average, and all natural. So some of you might know or have been through life-changing experiences such as childbirth, hormonal changes, and the wonderful menopause, disease, or even divorce. A lot of women have to go through cosmetic enhancements due to some of the above reasons, the divorce mainly, or just needing a little pick-me-up, okay? And the standard market products that are out there, they're just not cutting it for women. But one thing I want to know is why has this been such an area that's so hush-hush, that's really not spoken on a lot? So we're going to talk about breast, okay? Not these breasts, but these breasts. Okay? So, let me go with my story. It is very uncomfortable to lay face down at a table. And like I mentioned, the standard beach chairs and products that are on the market really don't provide any kind of support for women in that area whatsoever. So I was one of those girls that had to dig holes in the sand to get relief. Can anybody relate? Okay. But I said to myself, there's got to be a better way to resist the squish. So I have that solution for you. So I would like to introduce the first Chase Lounge chair designed by a woman for women. And Ostrich helped me come up with this innovative idea. It's called the Ladies Ostrich Comfort Lounge. So some of the benefits of this, and Ostrich, and I'll go on a little further, Ostrich is my licensing partners. They have a manufacturing plant in China, and they've been in business for more than 10 years. So when I approached these gentlemen about putting in an area for women's breasts, they were off the charts, excited about it. So we've been doing this for 4 years. We've sold over 10,000 units. And I must say, with a licensing deal and having a royalty, they've made over $280,000 on my patent alone. So there's money in it. Okay, but one of the great benefits of this chair is, of course, it's got the innovative breast area, which you can see, my model here is quite endowed, as many of I won't say that. It has the breast area, it has an open and closed face cavity for you to lay face down to read, and it has arm cutouts for you to put your arms through. However, that's not part of mine, but only the breast area. So, in 2011, I actually got together with Ostrich and we put this together. But in July of 2015, I finally got my first patent on my beach chair with the area of the lady's breast. But the success of my business has been from my licensing partners who have had the beach chairs. They're in Bed Bath & Beyond, Wayfair, Hayneedle, Amazon, Walmart, Target, Sears, and so many more consumers and retailers buy this in bulk and put it in their stores. As you can see here, the pink chair. We just launched pink for breast cancer month too this last year. So as my company was Sun & Comfort, I needed to expand. So this is what I have done. I came out with another line. It's my innovative cushion design, which is made for women, of course. It provides that contoured comfort that we ladies need. It's ergonomically designed. It's custom made for your benefit or whatever needs you need. They're made of premium quality products, and number one for me, my products are made in the USA. So, as you can see here, this chair, and I have to add that my 94-year-old mother, when she comes to my house, this is her chair to lay in. And she sits on this. She doesn't lay on her stomach. So we actually have not only just the chair, but we have the cushions. And I have to tell you that, gentlemen, don't let an item like this intimidate you at all, because the cushions are great. The cushions actually flip over. So that contour groove that's there for the ladies, you gentlemen don't have to worry about it at all. Okay? So, and this is the benefits of the cushions, of course. It cradles the breast in comfort. It's equally as comfortable for men. You just have to flip the cushion over. Like I said, we make it with quality fabrics and foam, and it lasts for years. We have custom welting, matching pillows. We could do private labeling, but most of all, this product is great for any backyard. It's great for hotels, resorts, boats, yachts, cruise ships, and in every girl's backyard. So I'd like to thank you so much, and I encourage questions in the end. And let me remind you that Pamela Anderson helped Baywatch, but I made what those girls need.
What's the patent for?
The patent is actually in a beach chair that I've already designed. Now, I already had the contracting with Ostrich, but I just got that patent last year, and that is for my design for a beach chair for the breast area. I wouldn't necessarily put the face hole and arm hole because that's their patent prior, but we just kind of graduated the two together. So I'll be making my own line soon.
So you said you sold 10K in 4 years, 10,000 units?
A little over 10,000 units, yeah.
So I'm not sure, I'm not familiar with the market, so I'm not sure what a normal selling period is. Is there a selling period that your chairs cover? I'm assuming it sells certain times of year.
For some, yes. I mean, it's sold throughout the United States, and the UK has just picked it up, I believe, about a year and a half ago. UK, of course, their seasons are different than ours. Well, think about it. You know, I'm a Florida girl, and most women, we buy a new beach chair every year or so. So with it being sold in so many of the big retailers, it's all year long for Florida, essentially. But it's a big market.
Okay, so help me understand, what is it that your business actually sells? Is it all the cushions or the chairs too?
The beach chairs, I just have a licensing agreement with the company Ostrich, the pink one.
Okay.
The only part that I have on that is the breast area.
Okay, so what part are you getting paid on for that?
I'm getting 3% of the chair.
3% of the chair.
3% of what sells.
Okay.
And then the green cushion, I just brought that so you can see the difference in what we call welting. And of course, it has the contour area for women's breasts. And this is also just a framed version of that.
Right, and so then,
This is
100% of it?
100% of this is mine.
Got it, okay. Yeah.
So you said they're custom?
Yes, you can custom make it, meaning, like this chair particularly it's done in a frame already. So if you take this kind of cushion, and you already have pre-existing furniture, which is wicker, rattan, a wrought iron chair, which are gonna be different sizing, I can custom make those cushions to fit your pre-existing furniture.
Perfect. It's much better than me having to clarify that question. So is this for, is your market primarily for people that have had plastic surgery, or?
No, not necessarily at all, no. And that's the part of it. There's the skater chairs and furniture that's on the market, it's made by men. Nothing against you guys, but you don't think about the women. And they're just hard, they're uncomfortable, but it's not necessarily for just women with breast augmentation. It's for all women. I mean, you could pick a lady in the room and say, you know, is there a hard wooden or plastic chair that you really want to lay on? No, because it hurts the girls. Do you agree? Thank you very much. Backyard. But the metal manufacturing companies, it's a $10 billion company. It's huge. It grows every year. There's like 215 manufacturing companies in the U.S. alone that make outdoor furniture, but nobody. I do.
What is the price point?
Well, I can't tell all the secrets on the chairs, okay? Because that really is for the retailers as well. Because Ostrich, we sell wholesale to the big box companies and retailers. But the pink chair does sell, because they have a MAT policy, it sells for $80. So, and in some places you can find a little bit cheaper on eBay and Wayfair and places like that. Now my cushions, because the quality of the fabrics that we use are high grade. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of Sunbrella, Outdoora, that kind of those companies. The price point for just a cushion alone, like that one over there, it's about $125, which is not bad. But it's gonna last a long time because my cushions are not made with the fiber fill, it's made with foam. And if you're familiar with, like, you know, the noodles that kids play with in the pools, that's a density of a foam. That's the same thing that are in my cushions. It's a foam where the water will literally run through it so it doesn't get mold and mildew, and it'll last for years.
So are you selling retail or
Both.
What was the question? Retail or wholesale?
I'm sorry?
What was the question? We couldn't hear the question.
No, she asked me if I'm selling wholesale or retail, and I said both. Any other questions?
In the new and emerging business, climate change is elementary. You guys come up. Our second place, East Coast Floats. Thank you for your service, by the way. I heard an oh my God. Slick Heels, would you come up, please?
And a true case of having plan B, having plan C.
That was overcoming adversity.
Thank you so much.
Third place, Sparkling Pink. Second place winner in the existing business category is Sun and Comfort. Who would have thought a bunch of chickens were going to backyard plot?
How's that for Pitchfest winners? Real quick.
Lois, thank you. On behalf of Seacoast Bank, who is one of the sponsors, I've been with them almost 2 months now. It's been a great experience, and thought we'd give you 2 gift baskets to take home here. So if you would do the pleasure. That is, you have to be here to win. Florence, Iowa, Asia. Okay. Florence, right here. You can and the second one goes to Barrington Brown.
Congratulations. Oh, it's not
Barrington Brown going once, going twice. Sorry, Barrington. All right, Wanda Parisi. That worked. Thanks again.
Well, Dick, come on up here. This is the guy that helped pull and make all of this happen. And I have to tell you, I don't think I've had as much fun at Pitchfest as I have this year. So I think we're all good friends. So I'll ask my 2 favorite guys up here. Let's get rid of those ties. My jacket's going. I think we're all good friends now. And across the hall, we've got beer, wine, hors d'oeuvres. Let's go have a good time.
Right, there you go.
So, because it'll either make women think that they are, or they're just want to,
Well, I think that, well, and you know, when I told you to try to get, you know, either Dolly Parton or women that are well known for having large breasts, whether it's her or who else?
Pamela Anderson.
Yeah, Pamela Anderson. I mean, she's a little bit more expensive. Dolly's a little bit more, you know. I see you kicking major ass on the Home Shopping Network. I think it's a Home Shopping Network play. I think you sit and talk about it, and the women that are sitting at home going, "Wow, I want one of those."
I presented it to Lori Grenier.
Yeah.
She did say it was a 0.
I would push. I think it's a Home Shopping Network play.
Okay.
Personally.
Yeah, they're local. They're down
Yeah,
there.
I would and see how it goes. You know, go on there and you know, it's all about pitching it.
Exactly.
And, you know, and bringing in models and laying them down and seeing how comfortable it is and talking about and how they can use their cell phone and they can do this and that. Oh, you'll see the units start moving, and then that's what Walmart wants to see. Walmart wants to see that you're moving.
Well, the beach chair is in Walmart.
Yeah.
It's on.
Okay, so you're just a licensor, right?
Yeah, they're like my.
So you're loving
exactly.
it. You just open up the mailbox and there's a
and
check.
then there's a check every 3 weeks. That's right.
There ain't a better business to be in.
Well,
you know, but you got to get the sale. You know, once the sales volumes get up, you know. But this type of a thing, you know, you want to get also what's the name of the chair?
The chair's called Ostrich.
I know it's called the Ostrich.
Ladies Comfort Lounger.
Okay, you know, I mean, I would always try to, like, you know, come up with a brand hook
Oh, sure.
that is
Right.
like, you know, sometimes there are many products do the same thing, but like Kleenex, you know,
Right, exactly.
Xerox.
Exactly.
I mean, it's
well, just like with my cushions, I
yeah.
call those the tantalizers.
Tantalizers. I love it. It sounds great. You know, well, you know, and I love it. I do. You know, I just
So
think
I can
it's.
see mature pools.
Well, like I said, you know, if you already have a couple of $1 million in sales, I mean, I would offer Dolly a piece of the company.
Well, hey,
I would say if you hit a certain sales level, I would vest you 10% of the deal. You know, and because then you'll get into the $10 and $20 million a year sales.
Exactly.